Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the news postcard on TayNinhTV with some last events in our province nationwide. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, on the morning of April the 3rd, attending and congratulating the leaders of thriving province, the Kingdom of Cambodia, on the occasion of the traditional New Year of 2025, the delegation of TayNinhTV province included Mr. Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng, Secretary Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of the Provincial People's Council, and Mr. Nguyễn Hồng Thanh, Acting Chairman of Provincial People's Committee. The delegation of Long An province includes Mr. Secretary Provincial Party Committee, Nguyễn Văn Quyết. Welcoming the delegation, the Samdet Mensamon, the Vice President of Central Committee of the Cambodian People's Party, Supreme Advisor of the King of Cambodia, Mr. Manvipon, Chairman of Cambodian People's Party of Thriving Province, and Mr. Peng Sposa, the Governor of the Thriving Provincial Administration Board. Standing a warm greetings and sinful thanks to the leaders of the TayNinhTV and Long An provinces for congratulating the traditional New Year of the Khmer people, Mr. Peng Sposa, Governor of Thriving Provincial Administration Board, wished that the solidarity, friendship, and cooperation between the three provinces of Thriving, TayNinhTV, and Long An would be increasingly sustainable and constantly developed. On behalf of the leaders of TayNinhTV and Long An provinces, Mr. Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng, Secretary of Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of the People's Council of TayNinhTV province, also affirmed that, in the spirit of good neighbors, traditional friendship, comprehensive cooperation, long-term sustainability, in the coming time, the three provinces are thriving. TayNinhTV and Long An will continue to maintain and foster friendly relations. At the same time, the localities will create many opportunities in investment and trade activities, promote the economic growth, and develop the border area in peace, stability, and sustainability. On the occasion of the traditional New Year of the Kingdom of Cambodia, the leaders of TayNinhTV and Long An provinces presented the gifts and best wishes for the new year to the generals, the members of the Senate, the National Assembly, the leaders of the central government, and thriving province, the Kingdom of Cambodia. The streamlining of the apparatus has continued to receive support from the people, partly because the recent restructuring of the apparatus has not affected the people's transactions when using public services. More than a month after the restructuring of the apparatus at the provincial and district levels, provincial departments and branches quickly stabilized the apparatus without interrupting functions and tasks, without affecting the services to the people. And the people hope that the upcoming restructuring of the commune-level administrative units will be organized tightly, bringing many conveniences to the people in administrative transactions when bypassing the intermediate level. Being closer to the people and directly with the people is very convenient for the people, and that's the aim of the governor and the administration at the local level. The restructuring of the apparatus has been communicated promptly to the people, creating the right consensus among the people in the past time. And in order to promote the national digital transformation process and improve the effectiveness of state management, TayNinhTV continues to promote the implementation of the process on developing the application of population data identification and electronic authentication to serve the national digital transformation period of 2022 to 2025, with a vision to 2030 in TayNinhTV province in 2025 and the following years. Focus on implementing a number of key tasks and solutions, such as advising the Provincial People's Council to issue a policy of collecting the Chiravinamtong fees for administrative procedures to attract the people to perform online public services. Continue to maintain the work of collecting ID card records and issuing the personal identification accounts, identifying organizations and qualified businesses in the province. Promote non-cash payments and payments in all areas of the social life. Promotes the implementation of household tax collection to serve economic management. Implement the solutions to ensure that the 5G network coverage reaches at least 70% of the current number of 4G transmission stations, creating a solid technology infrastructure to support digital transformation and promote the socio-economic development. Implement the data interconnection of electronic health book, referral paper, re-examination appointment paper, test results, electronic medical records, so that the medical examination and treatment facilities and the doctors can exploit health book information on the VNeID directly from the software of medical examination and treatment facility.
Currently, in TayNinhTV province, there are more than 8,000 registered enterprises, mainly small and medium enterprises, accounting for over 96% of the total number of enterprises in the province. They have contributed significantly to job creation and improving income for workers. To support the development of small and medium enterprises, the Provincial Business Committee requested the departments, branches, and localities to reduce and simplify regulations related to business registration procedures, investment, and land, promote the implementation of the Bank Enterprise Connection Program, creating favorable conditions for customers to access credit capital in accordance with the provisions of law. At the same time, promote industrial promotion activities to encourage production establishments to innovate technology and apply modern machinery and equipment in production, strengthen support for businesses to develop e-commerce activities.
And according to the list of bus routes announced by the Department of Construction, currently there are a total of 16 routes in the province, of which only 5 bus routes are in operation. The remaining 11 routes have not been registered for operation, and therefore, in the past time, the operation of the bus sector in the province has also encountered many difficulties. And therefore, in the past time, the operation of the bus sector in the province has also encountered many difficulties. Recently, the Provincial Business Council issued a resolution to remove difficulties and promote the development of the bus network in the province. 5 bus routes are being operated in the province, including 2 intra-provincial routes and 3 inter-provincial routes to Ho Chi Minh City, with a total of 280 trips per day. To develop the bus network in 2022, the Provincial People's Council issued Resolution number 27 on policies to support the lower interest rates for vehicle owners and investors to buy new vehicles. However, up to now, no transport unit has invested in buses that meet the condition to enjoy the policy. Cooperatives have changed their means of production from 2015 to 2018 to better serve the passenger. However, according to the resolution, vehicles are considered to be newly invested and unused, so we will support lower interest rates. Although the state supports lower interest rate up to 70% of the interest rate, the investment rate for a vehicle is too high. Then the ability to recover capital is not available, so the resolution cannot be implemented. And thus, with the buses purchased in the year of manufacture of 2015 to 2018, although the vehicles are still quite good, they are not eligible for support. And meanwhile, transport cooperatives operating the buses in the province do not have enough capital to buy 100% of new vehicles, and interest support alone is not enough for encouraging the business unit to participate in the policy. And on March 28, the Provincial People's Council issued Resolution number 100 to support the bus development. According to this new resolution, there are many more practical support policies than previous policies, and there are more beneficiary also. 4 policies plus. The first policy is to support lower interest rate to invest in vehicles, prioritizing vehicle using electric energy and green energy. The second policy is support investment in infrastructure such as road to and from the station, etc. And the third policy is to support transport units. The fourth one policy is to exempt and reduce the ticket prices. As long as children, disabled people, and the elderly over 80 years old, the reduction is for policy beneficiary children and the people aged from 60 to 80. And with such support from the state, this policy is very good and can be implemented in the near future, especially for us to purchase the new green energy vehicles, protect the environment. The support level is quite high, the support period is longer, and we find it very feasible. The new resolution has been quickly received by transport cooperatives in the province, studied, and have plans to take advantage of the boost from the support policy. In addition, the bus companies also hope that the construction industry will support the construction of more spacious bus shelters for both beautifying the urban landscape and encouraging the people to take the bus more. Implementing Resolution number 74 of Provincial People's Council, the TayNinhTV Provincial Social Policy Bank branch has been actively supporting job creation for the youth who have completed their military service and the people public security through a loan program to support job creation, maintain, and expand employment. By the end of March, the total outstanding loan balance to support the job creation for the youth who have completed their military service and the people's public security in the province reached more than 22.3 billion Vietnam dong, with 241 customer assessing loans, of which the horizontal transaction office has the highest outstanding balance with a total outstanding balance of more than 4 billion Vietnam dong and 71 customers with outstanding loans. And this loan not only helps demobilize the soldiers, stabilize their lives after completing their military service, but also contributes to promoting local economic development, realizing the goal of social security and sustainable poverty reduction, and supporting policy beneficiaries, according to Resolution number 74 of Prince-Tho People's Council.
Mr. Nguyễn Văn Vy, Vice Chairman of the Provincial Fatherland Rights Committee, has just attended the ceremony of handing over rich unity houses to new poor households and poor households in TayNinhTV. In this period, poor houses were handed over. On average, each house built has an area. Each house has an area of 44 square meters to 70 square meters, worth from 90 million Vietnam dong to 130 million Vietnam dong. In addition, the Standing Committee for Eliminating Temporary and Dilapidated Houses in TayNinhTV also repaired 7 houses for new poor households in the center and poor households in the province. The total cost of building and repairing the houses is 640 million Vietnam dong, drawn from the state budget, the funds for the poor of Tay Ninh province and the city, as well as 1,100 bags of cement supported by FICO Tay Ninh Cement Joint Stock Company.
And ladies and gentlemen, currently the cocoa is one of the crops that bring the high economic value to the people, especially the farmers in some provinces in the Central Highlands and the Southwest region. And particularly in Tay Ninh province, the cocoa is being grown in Thanh Bình commune of Tân Bình district and expected to be a crop that bring the high economic efficiency to the farmers in the coming time. Particularly in Tay Ninh province, the cocoa is being grown in Thanh Bình commune of Tân Bình district and is expected to be a crop that brings high economic efficiency to the farmers in the coming time. Since that cocoa is an easy to grow and care for plant, especially in recent years when the cocoa purchase prices have increased sharply, Mr. Hoàng Hồng Hải has pioneered in bringing the cocoa plant in Thanh Bình, Tân Bình district. The members of the cooperative also see the potential and global value of cocoa trees, and currently the cocoa trees are bringing great economic efficiency and at the same time developing sustainable agriculture. So on that basis, the cooperative has developed cocoa trees on Tay Ninh land. In mid-2023, the cooperative had begun experimental planting of the cocoa trees on Tay Ninh land with the first count of 2 hectares. After 18 months of the planting on Tay Ninh land, the growth rate, ability to harvest and set fruit for the cocoa trees are very good, and the first batches of the trees from the TT3 lines have also begun to bear fruit for the first time. And currently, the Agriculture and Forestry Cocoa Cooperative has formed a raw material area with a total area of 6 hectares, in which the cooperative has signed a contract to purchase on post-harvest products with the Trọng Đức Cocoa Limited Liability Company, Đồng Nai Province. From the viewpoints with the cooperative is to do something that benefits the people, especially the farmer, more than present. If the cocoa tree meets the requirements, we will transform more strongly. Regarding the price, we also cover a floor price for the cooperative so that the cooperative can maintain and orient its members so that the people can feel secure, and those are commitments of the Trọng Đức Cocoa. Cocoa is a side-flowering plant and can be intercropped with other plants also, creating a diverse agricultural ecosystem. And this model not only helps improve the soil quality but also increases the resistance to pests and natural disasters, while creating the high-value products and bringing great economic benefits to the people. In the coming time, the Farmers Association of the district will coordinate with the cooperative to continue researching the growth, productivity and profit value of cocoa trees. And if it is suitable and brings high economic value, the cooperative will work with the cooperative to cooperate and to propagate and mobilize its members to change the group structure. And we hope that in the coming time, the co-countries will grow well in this new land and bring high economic value to the people. And with many advantages such as low investment costs, easy to grow, light care, or fruiting on year round, co-countries are expected to be a new group and bringing the high income to the farmers in the province in the coming time. And the conclusion of Long Japan Investment and Trade Promotion Program in 2025 held in Tokyo, Japan on March 31st of 2025 was the signing ceremony of the Memorandum of Understanding MOU between enterprises and enterprises of the two countries and between the province and enterprises, also marking an important step forward in investment cooperation between Long An province and Japanese partners. On March 31st, the Long An provincial delegation led by Chairman of Provincial People's Committee Nguyễn Văn Úc coordinated with the Vietnamese Embassy in Japan and the Vietnam-Japan Economic Cooperation Promotion Association to organize the Long An Japan Investment and Trade Promotion Program in 2025 in Tokyo, Japan. The program ended with the signing ceremony of the Memorandum of Understanding between enterprises between the province and enterprises, marking an important step forward in investment cooperation between Long An province and Japanese partners.
Military Commercial Joint Stock Company Bank, or MB, has just coordinated with the Navy to initiate the Hai Green Trường Sa program, aiming to plant 1 million new trees in Trường Sa Island District, Khánh Hòa Province. It is expected that by the end of 2027, 1 million trees will be planted in Trường Sa with a total cost of 160 billion Vietnam dong, including transportation and initial care costs, of which 50 billion Vietnam dong committed by MB will be made through green financial actions and dissemination activities. The remaining 110 billion Vietnam dong will be mobilized from contributions from organizations and individuals through direct support through the program's account number, and all mobilized sources are public on the Thiện Nguyện application.
In response to the new tariff policy to protect the domestic economy and adjust U.S. trade balance, Vietnam has previously taken a number of measures to minimize the impacts and continue the sustainable growth of the economy. According to economic experts, Vietnam needs to prepare response plans to support domestic enterprises, especially in the context that our economy is aiming for double-digit growth. At the end of March, the government announced a decision to cut import taxes on a number of goods from the U.S. Notably, for wood and wood products, import taxes were reduced from 20% and 25% to the same rate of 0%. Preferential import tax rates of corn kernels were reduced from 2% to 0%, and soybean meals were also reduced from 1% to 2% to 0%. And it is a policy that is evaluated by the businesses as very timely. Very practical and timely at this time, it will reduce the import cost for the livestock industry and thereby reducing the output of food, promoting competitiveness with imported products, helping the livestock industry recover and develop. And this will create opportunities for imported goods to reduce prices and increase the amount of domestic consumption for those imported goods. And so, for the countries that are subject to the preferential tax rates, it will help the trade balance between Vietnam and that country to adjust more appropriately, ensuring the harmony of interests between the countries. In the context of changing global economic and trade situation, the Vietnamese government will continue to closely monitor fluctuation in the U.S. tax policies and adjust necessary measures to protect domestic production. In addition to cutting import tariffs on a number of goods, Vietnam will promote domestic industry to increase competitiveness, especially in essential sectors such as agriculture and livestock. At the same time, the government will also maintain flexible foreign policies to protect good trade relations with the U.S., ensuring sustainable economic development not only in the short term but also in the long term. And these steps will create a stable environment, protect national interests, and enhance Vietnam's position in the international arena. And that's all for today, TTV News. Thank you for being with us, and goodbye for now.